Hello, and good day, good evening, good morning, whenever you're watching this. I am, as always, Tom Jr. Jackson, and this is Something Something Chat Show, where Tom Jr. Jackson presents After the Movie Review, episode 28. And today's movie we will be discussing is the 1985 classic film, The Breakfast Club. But first, have you checked out the channel Twin Flicks yet? Why, if you are interested in movie reviews, movie comparisons from Blu-ray to 4K, and so much more, check out Twin Flicks YouTube channel. And at the time that I am recording this, on Tuesday, October 25th, 2022, I will be a guest on Twin Flicks show, Physical Media Coast to Coast. And that is Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check me out there and come join us, and even watch the replay afterwards. But check out Twin Flicks YouTube channel. Link is down below, as always, with all my other links and in the description. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell on all the channels, and including mine. And don't forget to check out the Geek Singularity YouTube channel, where you can check out such shows as Midnight Metal, Midnight Musings, Observations, Let's Get Physical Media, Whining About Movies, Fully Articulated, and so much more. And also, every Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, you can check out RM, co-host of Midnight Musings, on her show on the Post-Geek Singularity YouTube channel. It is called Ladies of the PGS, and she has her co-host, Lorena Creole. So check that show out as they discuss everything from sci-fi to horror to sex to Star Wars to Marvel to DC and so much more. So do that, folks. And while you're at it, check out Positive Fandom. She does unboxings, reviews, and so much more. And Sunday Brunch Live every Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. So won't you join them for that as well? And now let's get on with the review, shall we? As I said before, this is After the Movie Review, episode 28, The Breakfast Club, 1985. Now, one of the most influential directors of the 1980s was John Hughes. And John Hughes, fantastic writer, fantastic director. He did such movies as Vacation, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Pretty in Pink. He did Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But if there was a film that was like a moment in time, a moment of the 80s, a moment that we can all understand, but it had stood that test of time, it would be 1985's The Breakfast Club. 5 high school students meet during Saturday detention, find out they are alike more than they thought. I think anybody who's ever had detention or had to do like a study hall type thing can identify with this movie. And the people that are in it, the jock, the goth, the bully, the preppy prep girl, the cool girl, the weirdo. I think everybody knows someone like that, or they are someone like that. The Breakfast Club was written and directed by John Hughes, and it stars Emilio Estevez, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, Anthony Michael Hall, and Ali Sheedy. They are the Breakfast Club. And then you have John Capellos and Paul Gleason, who round out the cast. And this film is almost like a play because it's set in one room, one, two hallways, so a little bit throughout the school. But still, it feels like a play, and it feels like a slice of life, and it's a great movie. It is one of my favorites to watch, and I will watch it every now and then. Whenever I get the chance to watch it, if the mood hits me, I will put that movie on and I'll watch it, and it is such a fun movie to watch. This is another one of those movies. Yeah, as I just said that. It'll suck you in with not only the story but the dynamics of each character and the way they associate with each other, and the tension, the laughter, the emotion that is brought out with each character is one that honestly you get caught up in. I have personally never seen this movie up until maybe 2 3 years ago. I'm like 46, and I've never seen it until now. I was like 10 when it came out. But I have to say, it has become, since then, since I've watched it, one of my favorite films. And I said before, I will put this movie on and watch it and just enjoy it. And just, you get sucked up into it. You really do. Here's some facts about the movie. Judd Nelson, who plays the bully, stayed in his character off screen, even bullying Molly Ringwald, and John Hughes nearly fired him over this. But Paul Gleason, who plays the uh, principal, defended Judd Nelson, saying that he was just a good actor and trying to find that role, just trying to find the character and stay in character and be in that place. So that is what that is about. The film was shot in sequence, so what you see at the beginning is really shot at the beginning, and what you see at the end is shot at the end as well. When the kids, there's a scene where the kids are they'll throughout the film, the kids are left alone in the library. It all takes place in the main portion of it takes place in the library, and the kids are all sitting in the library. And at one point, they're sitting around in a circle and they're all talking. And that scene was very much ad-libbed by the cast. The director liked what he saw, and excuse me, and just went with it. And because sometimes if you're in that moment and you're getting something good, why mess with it, It was originally suggested that there would be several sequels to this movie, and that eventually it would be made like every 10 years, and the Breakfast Club would get back together. But because John Hughes ended up he had a fallout with Molly Ringwald and Judd Nelson. He vowed never to work with both actors again. And because of his fallout with Molly Ringwald, he just decided to stop making teen movies completely. So that happened. John Hughes wrote the screenplay in 2 days. Okay, he wrote it July 4th, 1982, and no, yeah, July 4th and July 5th, 1982. 2 days. That is something else. At the time of filming, the cast's ages were as follows. Judd Nelson was 25. Emilio Estevez was 23. Ali Sheedy was 23. Anthony Michael Hall and Molly Ringwald were 16. But Molly Ringwald turned 17 3 days after the film was released. John Hughes said that getting the film greenlit by Universal wasn't easy because they complained that there were no bare breasts, there was no party scene, no guys drinking beer, or any of the other things that you would see in teen films at that time. And I don't see how you can have that when you have a film that's set in a high school on a Saturday morning for detention. Well, at what point are you going to have a party scene on a Saturday morning in detention? And why are they getting drunk? I can see why he didn't want that with those notes, because it makes no sense, and B, that's just too crazy. You know what I mean? It's not believable. This movie it has so much verisimilitude, if I may quote the great Robert Meyer Burnett. Um, it is one of those movies where you actually feel like you know these people. You end up feeling like you're friends with these people. Like you could be. Like I could be friends with Ali Sheedy's character, who was the weirdo. I sort of relate to her and that and on that level. Um, there were there are some scenes in the film that probably if they tried to make it today, it probably wouldn't be included. It probably wouldn't be included. It would be. There's a scene where Judd Nelson is under the table and he's hiding from the principal, and he does something that you could probably take as like sexual assault in a way. I mean, there's some questionable bits, but I mean, like I think even Molly Ringwald has said that looking back on it, it's like, how is it that, he bullies her, he harasses her, he sort of assaults her, and then they end up in a relationship at the end of the movie. Spoiler alert there. How does that happen, And she's got a point there. But again, and then again, it is a movie. But then again, it does have that real feeling to it. It does have that real feeling like you know these people and that you've been in that situation or you know of situations like that. So I would definitely, it's a very watchable film is what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, John Hughes was a prolific director. He made some of the funniest movies that you will ever watch, and they are rewatchable. Weird Science, um, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, The Great Outdoors, Vacation, the original Vacation, Christmas Vacation as well. Um, these are films that all stand the test of time, including The Breakfast Club, which a few years ago got a release on Criterion Blu-ray. Yeah, Criterion Blu-ray. So I would definitely check this movie out or watch it. If you're into teen movies, this is like the ultimate teen movie, and it's a great teen movie. It's a great movie for you to sit down with your kids and watch. Actually, I would say the age to sit them down would be 10, maybe 12, but it will most resonate with any generation, with the younger generation, the older generation. And like I said before, it is a moment in time of the 80s, the way they dressed, the way they were talking, the way they were, but they all sat there, and they bared their souls at one point. It's a great film, and it's one of my all-time favorite films, I would say. It's in that level, you know. I would definitely recommend it to anyone. I'd recommend it to anybody that's starting out high school. Watch this film. It's definitely worth it. Um, when and I think that's about it. So check out The Breakfast Club, 1985, Universal Studios picture, directed and written by John Hughes. Um, definitely check this film out. Watch it. Let me know if you've seen it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What don't you like about it? What do you like about it? Let me know in the comments below. Um, and as always, thank you for watching. And please come back for more. As I said before, this is after the movie review, number 28. All-time classic favorite comedy/drama, The Breakfast Club. So until next time, please remember, wherever you are, wherever you go, there you are. We are all goof people. Thank you, and have a pleasant tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.